Welcome to the Gardenary channel. My name is Nicole Burke and I am so glad you're here. About 5 years ago, I started my first gardening business called Rooted Garden. Based in Houston, Texas, my company goes in and helps clients create their own raised bed kitchen gardens. After helping so many clients and learning what it really takes to help someone learn how to garden from the ground up, I started Gardenary in 2017. Gardenary is committed 100% to helping beginner gardeners grow to experienced gardeners in their own spaces. Gardenary does this through ebooks and online courses and garden coaching. So if you're here to take your gardening skills to the next level, you're in the right place. After helping so many gardeners start to learn to grow in their own spaces, I developed the Gardenary path to success in the garden. And I want to share that with you here today and tell you how you can find more resources at each and every level in the path to get your own success in the garden. So step one in the Gardenary pathway is growing herbs. As you can see from this little planter, you can grow a ton of herbs in a small space. Herbs are super forgiving. You can cut from them again and again, and they really are the best way to get started in your kitchen garden. So if you're a beginner gardener and you want to get started and you don't want to kill plants or feel like you don't have a green thumb, herbs are the way to go. And if you're an experienced gardener but you've never really given herbs a shot, you got to try it. That's step one in the Gardenary pathway, is growing herbs. The second step in the Gardenary pathway is growing salad greens. Salad greens is actually the way that I got started having lots of success in the kitchen garden, and it's what I've seen so many clients and students have success with first or second in their own garden spaces. I love growing salad greens because almost all of them are cut and come again. You know what that means? You can cut them and they'll come back again, and then you can cut them again, and then again and again. It's pretty amazing. So I like to say that most of you can grow 6 months of garden salad from your own space. If you're in a really hot or warm climate, you're gonna be doing this in the colder parts of the year, from say October to March. And if you're in a cooler climate, you're gonna do this in the warmer parts of the year, from say March to October. So no matter where you live, there is a way to grow tons of greens in your own space. And that is step 2 in the Gardenary pathway, growing your own salad greens. Step 3 in the Gardenary pathway is setting up a full raised bed kitchen garden. So raised beds are totally our thing at Gardenary. I love raised beds. Raised beds is what gave me my success in the kitchen garden. In fact, I wrote a whole book about it called Kitchen Garden Revival. So step 3 is literally building and setting up a beautiful raised bed. So we do raised beds that are at least say 1 foot tall. These are 2 feet tall. And then we also include trellises. Now in a full kitchen garden, you can grow herbs and greens, step 1 and step 2, but you can also grow so much more, like root crops, because your raised bed gives those root crops lots of space to go down. And you can grow fruit and crops like cherry tomatoes and cucumbers and pole beans. All the things will fit inside your raised bed kitchen garden. So this is step 3. The great setup is the key to success for step 3, and we'll teach you how to do it here at Gardenary. So if you've watched this far into the video, then you obviously have a thing for gardening, right? And if you're anything like me, then you've had the thought, is there a way, could it be possible that I could actually earn a living gardening? Well, for you, for people like you who are thinking, is there any kind of way that I could have a business and make money by doing something I love? Then step 4 is for you. Step 4 in the Gardenary pathway is garden coaching. Garden coaching is where you take your own experience, your own knowledge of the garden, and you share it. But you don't just share it like for free, just walking around, giving advice or making YouTube videos. You actually share it in a profitable way by setting up a garden coach business. So with Gardenary, we have the Garden Coach Society. The Garden Coach Society trains, equips you, and certifies you to set up your own garden coach business right where you live. We believe that there's always a freshman class in the garden. You know what that means? There's always somebody who's a freshman, someone who knows less than you do. There's somebody that's waiting to learn all the gardening lessons you know in your own community. So we'll teach you how to create your garden coach business here at Gardenary, and we'll even help you market it on the Gardenary platform. So welcome to Gardenary. Like I said, whether you're a beginner or an experienced gardener, we've set up Gardenary to bring you to the next level in your garden experience. I'm so excited you're here. My passion is literally to see a generation of gardeners all over the world that are finding the pure and simple joy of picking a little bit of food from their own backyard daily. So thanks for joining Gardenary. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you get a notification every time we drop a new video, and check out the playlist below. We've got videos, resources, all kinds of things that'll help you grow to the next level, whether you're at step 1, 2, 3, or 4 in your own gardening journey. Let's get started. I'll see you inside Gardenary.